Here on Waltons Mountain, there was a Y in the road, where a fateful decision was to be made by a new friend. A decision that was to involve the entire family.
Wish we had more time for a chat, Verdi.
Me too.
How long's Harley gonna be away?
Well, he's not due back for a week or so.
Hey, watch out, Jim Bob. This is gonna be a real good one. Come on, Aaron, throw the ball.
Thanks again for the jam. We're really gonna enjoy it.
You're welcome. Time to go, Jody.
Oh, Mom, we just got here.
You heard me.
Mrs. Foster, when can Jody come back for a real game?
When Jody does his chores. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Jody. Jim Bob, you better go to your daddy. He's not in a good mood. He needs some help. Now.
No time to play anymore.
I'll take that, Mr. Schubert.
Oh, they working?
Yes.
It's about time. More work out of Reckless here. Come on, I'll set you up in a minute. You can help Ben.
Look at that old dog. She's dreaming she's out hunting again.
Probably running a cottontail or treeing a raccoon. Your daddy wasn't keeping such an eye on me. I'd lay right down alongside her and go off dreaming myself.
Look at her. She's dreaming she's in heaven, and every cloud is a fleecy white rabbit.
Old Shep has gone where good doggies go, and no more with old Shep will I roam. But if there's a heaven, I know where she'll go. Old Shep has a wonderful home. Can I get any work out of anybody today? A little song lightens our heart on a work day.
You will get those in. What do you want done?
Easy, girl, easy. Oh, that's a good girl.
Yeah. Rector says harmless an old hen without teeth. You just surprised her. Sure know how to gentle a dog.
Yeah, we got dogs in Richmond. Mean and lean and hungry with. Yeah. There no places like this where I've been.
Waltons Mountain? Sure putting on quite a show today.
Yeah. Mr. John Walton?
It's me.
James Travis, help wanted, hard work. Mr. Godsey gave me directions. I'm looking for hard work to blow the soot and factory fumes out of my system.
Your pipe don't appear to be too clogged up. Most anybody run from Ike Godsey to here be puffing heaving like a broken-winded mule. My father's Zeb Walton, my son John Boy Walton. James.
You run all the way from Richmond?
Right smart of it.
No, I was thinking of hiring a local. Drifter's always coming from somewhere and going somewhere else.
Yeah, this is where I want to be.
John, we could do with some help. It's hard work. Hauling logs, chopping them size.
Give it to me.
Let's try it for a day. I pay $2. We clean these logs off here. Ever swing an axe before?
Give me one and I'll show you. No, thank you.
We sure are strong. What do you do, lift weights?
I have.
Well, that's it for today. $2. Well earned. The job's yours tomorrow if you want it.
I appreciate that, Mr. Walton, but instead of cash money, I would be obliged for room and keep. I looked over the barn. Do just fine.
So it's yours if you want it.
I prefer being.
Man has a right to his privacy.
You enjoy your work for someone who seems to have his mind elsewhere.
Yeah, this is a place of many horizons, John Boy.
What are you thinking?
Just wonder what he's after.
He said he was after privacy.
That's what he said. That's enough. Back to work. You got chores to do. Come on, that's enough.
I wanted to try. Skipping rope is for little children.
I'll see you there. See you later.
Okay. So then.
Me too, and I'll bring my own rope.
All right. Well, I best be moving my logs before I lose my job.
Nice fancy pair of shoes you got there. Nice footwork, too. But tell me if I was wrong. Is break the correct word to use? I mean, isn't that what they say when the bell rings?
John Boy, just what is going on?
James is in training. He's a fighter. What?
A fist fighter? Are you sure?
Well, of course, look at it. It all figures, doesn't it? The cross-country running, the fresh air, the fancy footwork, the shoes. He's in training.
But what do you know? A pugilist on Waltons Mountain.
Well, no wonder he didn't like my food. He's had his brains shook loose.
It's got nothing to do with your food, Grandma. He's a prize fighter. He's got to watch his weight. Just look at it this way. You two are running a training camp kitchen.
John Boy, that is not amusing. He's setting a bad example for our children.
It's bad enough being a fighter, but it's sinful to take money for it.
Many is a bare-knuckle fight I've had out behind the Bowery dance, mostly over you. I think I'll go out the bar and give James a few pointers on the manly art of self-defense. Come on, Pa.
John, you hired him. Now, how do you feel about harboring a fist fighter?
John, it is upsetting. He didn't tell us his real mission. I feel like we're being used. John? Say something.
Well, Liv, James a good worker. Doesn't cost us much. Lightens the load for the rest of us.
Hey, Mom. You know something? I'll bet there's a story here. A story for the newspaper. All I gotta do is find out a little bit about James's background, his drives, his ambitions. I bet they'd buy it for the sports page.
I thought you'd set your sights higher than the sports page.
What about Granlund Rice? He became famous writing about sports champions. Bill Tilden, Helen Wills, Bobby Jones, and Jack Dempsey.
Come in. Hey.
Hard on the fists. You sure make friends fast.
Well, this is a friendly place.
If I wanted to do a story, Austin's, what makes you a fighter?
In this almighty world, if you've got burdens, you work them away, don't you? You let all that energy out. Like working in the cotton fields, or the docks at Newport News.
Knocking people's brains out. Look, I'm a stringer for the Jefferson County News, so that's why I'm, But I'm interested. I'd like to know what makes a likable and apparently peaceful fellow like you, who's managed to endear himself to everybody, from Grandpa all the way down to Reckless here, except for Grandma. Her nose is out of joint.
Oh, yeah. The fried potatoes.
Yeah.
I should have taken them and given them to the chicken.
Anyway, I'm interested in you, and, well, could you at least tell me a little bit about where you come from?
Richmond, city of 55,000 of my people in miserable tenements. You ever been there?
I've only driven through the slums.
Most drive around. They don't want to know it's there. The street was our playground and social center. For the young, life was dangerous, meaningless. Then out of the street brawls, I discovered the dynamite in my fist. But in the track, the buckeye bullet. And I decided to lift myself out of the slums. Escape the quickest way possible. Sports.
Like Joe Louis, huh?
Joe Louis. Joe Louis made us feel like something when he knocked out Max Baer. A religious feeling. My people poured out into the streets, laughing and shouting and shaking hands with strangers. I've got dynamite in me, and it started with my fist.
Got a fight coming up?
My return to Richmond, my hometown, a week from Friday. Got to line up a manager and a stool and bucket man.
I thought you escaped out of there.
No, It's not back to the slums, John boy. This is my big fight. A purse fight, winner take all. I've club fought from Baltimore to Washington, D.C. In Baltimore, you couldn't beat a hometowner with a hammer. And I hope to get a fair fight in my own hometown.
Might not be too easy.
What do you mean?
Speaking of fair, when you first came here, you said all you wanted was fresh air and hard work. Mama thinks you're using this place as a training camp. Is that fair?
Get an honest day's work, and I get to train in some clean air. It's fair.
You're honest about it. Any final word for the waiting world?
Yeah, John boy. I'm gonna win. Right there.
Here, James. Come on, man. Jim Bob, Bernie, run.
Okay.
Here.
Aaron, stretch out and catch the ball with your hand. Here we go now.
Like that?
Perfect, perfect.
Unladylike.
Now, Esther, woman wasn't made to ride side saddle all of her life.
You got it.
Now you're an authority on women.
All right.
On the far and near. I almost got you.
Yeah, you catch on quick. You're a pretty good ball player.
All pretty good ball players.
Great, because girls' softball teams are becoming a big thing in the cities.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're wearing snazzy uniforms, drawing big crowds, and making big money.
John, I don't like what's happening.
Times changed, Liv. Remember that picture of the NRA girls parading up New York City in shorts with eagles painted on their backs?
Well, I burnt that picture in 1933.
I can close my eyes now and see those NR.
Oh, you're a wicked old man.
Why, thank you, Esther.
James,
Huh?
what field do you want me to play? Left, center, or right?
Play all three, Jody. You're an all-around athlete, aren't you?
Whatever you say, Coach.
Well, let's get that game going, huh?
Jason, you catch it. Elizabeth, you'll be up first.
Okay, come on.
All right, let's go.
You be third. Okay.
Here we go.
That's out. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go, right here.
Come on, James. Burn it in here, boy.
Wait. Now, you just cock the bat back here. Right, stay right here. Raise your arm and swing flat so you can hit the ball. All right? Come on. Look alive. All right, here we go. All right.
Go! Run!
Safe.
Atta girl!
Excuse me.
What's going, boy?
Is James's fight going to be broadcast?
I reckon it's the main event.
The Richmond station will broadcast it.
We have our regular programs to listen to.
Then we gotta listen to how James stakes out.
John, we are not tuning in that fight.
Now you and Ma and the girls can go upstairs and occupy yourselves like you did the time the boys came over. Listen to the Louis Bear fight.
Something happens to men when two other men try to knock each other senseless for money. Even you, John.
All we could hear upstairs was stomping, and then somebody brought a bottle.
Not one of our friends, Esther.
You were stomping and hollering, worst of all of them. I swear you had a skinful.
Oh, no, Esther. Not a skinful, just a snootful. The rest of the bottle isn't big enough.
Jason, that tune is getting on my nerves.
My tattoo blues? Listen. Can't you just see James' footwork and shadowboxing?
What happened to that composition you were working on for the Kleinberg Conservatory?
Mama, before I was just imitating the old masters, but this is mine. Instead of some dull exercises, my fingers are springy.
For heaven's sake.
Daddy, suppose I could save up and buy some boxing gloves? Instead of an aviator, I'm going to become a fighter.
You a fighter? Jim Bob, you're too puny.
Sizes and everything. From all kinds of weights. Fly weight on up. Says so right. Hand that over, Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen, you give me that.
Hey, Jim Bob, you forgot your biceps.
Now stop it. Okay, come on, let's go.
We'll not have this house turned upside down because of a prize fighter. If a man gouges out another man's eye, he must pay with his own eye.
Wonder what he thinks about the law of Moses if it took...
If you don't tell him to move on, to move out of our lives, I will.
He's a good worker.
I have nothing against him. It's what he does.
All right. If it means that much to you, I'll talk to him.
It does.
Especially if you're going to quote the Bible on me.
And David said unto Saul, I cannot go with thee, for I have not proved them. And David put them off him, and he took his staff in his hand. And David chose him 5 smooth stones out of the brook, and he put them in his shepherd's bag. And he walked down the brooks of the Himalayan mountains, and he moved on down the Nile. And his sling was in his hand, and he drew near to the giant Philistine. But Goliath saw David, and he disdained him. The Philistine cursed David by his gods, and said, Come to me, and I will give thy flesh to the fowls of the air, and to the beasts of the fields. Then said David, Thou comest to me with a sword, and a spear, and a shield. But I come to thee in the name of the Lord God of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied. For the battle is the Lord God. And this day will the Lord deliver thee into mine hand, and I will smite thee. And all this assembly shall know that the Lord saveth not with sword and spear. And it came to pass.
I'd like to talk to him.
David put his hand in his bag, and then took out a stone, and slang it, and smote the Philistine. Yeah.
What happened, Mama?
James and I talked. Seems he wants to use the prize money to build his own country church here. He has the call to preach.
What?
He was the best worker I ever hired.
A call to preach? Well, that defies belief. A fist fighter with a call?
He has it, Grandma. He wants to help his own people.
I don't believe it. You ought to be the one with the...
Can stay?
I wish James would stay just the way he is.
In what way is that, Elizabeth?
Fun, teaching you things when you don't even know it. Besides, I don't like church much anyways.
Elizabeth Walton? Well, that's blasphemy. To think that I would live to see a grandchild of mine say such things.
Don't look at me, Ma. It's not my department.
Well, it is mine, and you'd better change your attitude, young lady.
Well, the kids always have to sit up front.
Well, that's to keep you out of trouble and awake.
Yeah, but when you sit up front, the preacher looks right over your head and looks at the grown-ups.
Talks over your head, too.
Careful, young'uns. The walls of Jericho come tumbling down on you.
John, it seems that James needs an honest manager to help him have a fair fight.
John boy, will you drive James into Richmond tomorrow? I got my work here cut out for me.
Sure. I'd like that.
Good morning, John Boy.
Morning, Bertie.
Have you seen Jody around?
Yeah, you find James and you'll find Jody.
I know. Jody hasn't been able to talk about anybody else since James came to the mountain.
He has made his presence felt.
Teaching to meet James.
Oh, come on.
All right, Jody, now, don't pull the punches. Come on. That's it. Hey, come on, hit me.
Jody!
Yes, Mama?
Jody, you go home.
James, this is Mrs. Foster, Jody's mama.
It's a pleasure.
Teaching my boy to fight.
Pretty James is fighting has a purpose.
Jody, you heard me. Home.
You don't have to be so hard on him, ma'am. He just needs one big fight to help his people.
My people have come further than a bear and bull and a pit. Why would they want to pay to see you or anybody else fight? To see you beaten to a pulp?
Bertie, this is crazy. You're just blowing off steam. He thinks he's helping Jody.
John boy, you taught me how to read. And you helped bring my husband and Jody and me together. But that kind of help we don't need.
Bertie, I feel the same way about prize fighting you do. But after this one fight, James is going to be working for the Lord. He's going to make a church for the people who've been meeting in your house all this time.
I will not accept blood money in the name of the Lord. I'm surprised at you, Olivia. Take taking the devil's side.
What's your interest in this war? I'm a friend. I'd like to see if he gets a good manager and a fair fight.
He's got to fight. I booked him. With the comic kid.
Local favorite? Hometowner?
What are you, a wise guy?
I told you I'm a friend. He needs a manager. He needs a cornerman.
Leave all that to me. I'll sign him, Benny. Hi, Sam Mumford. John Waltons. Nice to know you.
Bring him into my office.
Hi, kid. I'm your new manager. Now, you let me do the talking and the thinking. You do the fighting, and we come up winners. Come on, let's go.
Now, I don't. That always gets a big play in the press.
Well, winner take all, but the loser gets expenses. Manager, cornerman, meals.
When you lose, you get expenses.
What is this?
Hey, look, Walton. You're from the woods. There's going to be a lot of heavy betting on this fight. And I wouldn't want nobody to make any mistakes in judgment. Mr. Rafferty, I ain't never been set up. Hey, look, you better have a private talk with your manager. Sam, this fight is booked. I gave my word. No mistakes. Please.
You're good, kid. Sweet looking good. But the last time I heard that speech from Benny Rafferty, the fighter who wasn't supposed to win and did, well, him and his manager got jumped, beaten up, and dumped in an outbound boxcar. You know, kid. You've been there.
No, I ain't never been there, and I ain't going.
You said you'd sign him.
You can't sign a fighter with a broken arm.
We went to find a manager for James, and, Mama, it's going to take a little explaining. In fact, I really know if I can explain it right. But we went to find a manager, and your son, me, the writer, is the manager.
Good Lord.
John Boy, I don't think I like the sound of that.
John Boy. John Boy, I've been fighting on my own before. Sort of a loner, as you can see. Mm-hmm. And I'm better off without a manager. And you really don't need to go to the fight, really.
Well, I know I don't know much about fighting, but I tell you, I was thinking about going to the library tomorrow and taking out a book on it.
A book has not been written that can tell you how to be a manager or a fighter. So, forget it.
Hey. Your manager says it's time for bed.
All right, John Boy. You're on your own.
What's going on, son?
Daddy, I didn't want to make Mama nervous or anything, but the truth is that the manager ran out because there was a threat to hurt James if he wins the fight.
Is there a threat to hurt the manager, too?
Well, I didn't want to worry you either.
Pa, it looks like you and me ought to go to this fight. Pick up Ike, too.
Zach, too. He'd be terribly upset if he knew something's going on and you didn't include him in. What I don't know about being a fight manager.
It's all right, son. We'll be in your corner. I've picked up a bucket of her stool since I was in the Army.
Surely who wish those city softies would take us on.
You all right, Pa?
Oh, my galloping gout's caught up in the rheumatism, but I'll be all right the day of the fight. All right.
Hi. Thought you might need an extra blanket.
Well, thanks, Jim Bob. It does feel like a two-dog night.
How do you think they'll announce you in the ring tomorrow night?
Why?
Joe Louis, I'd like to get your fights over with your 1-2 punch. How about Boom Boom?
James Travis Clark.
Fight name?
My name.
Oh, I see what you mean. You like to be called James Travis. I might like to be called James Robert every now and then. Good night.
Thanks for the blanket, James Robert.
You about ready to turn in?
Shortly.
What you got there? Where did you get that?
Oh, well, Elizabeth gave it to me.
Huh?
Said it was some stories you wrote.
It's a sort of a thing. I was trying to write something up for Elizabeth's Sunday school class. Sort of simplified Bible stories. I'd take the verses and rewrite them to make them easy to understand. Christ and the children. Whoever receives one little child in my name receiveth me. But whoever offends one of these little ones who believe in me, far better for him that a millstone be hanged around his neck and that he be drowned in the depth of the sea. See, I asked her to draw a picture of what she thought a millstone would look like around the feller's neck. That's been a long time ago. Forgot all about it. Good night.
Good night. So now you're a manager.
Yeah.
What is it like?
No complaints. Working with a winner. Get some sleep. Morning.
Morning.
Breakfast.
I'm rereading them.
How much sleep did you get last night? Huh?
Some.
I can't believe it. You train like a crazy man, and then you stay up the whole night before the fight just reading Bible stories for children.
I thought I had power in my fist. This is power. Words. Your words. Words to give young people great lessons from the Bible.
Yeah? Well, words ain't your weapons tonight, James.
Good evening, sports fans. Direct from the Richmond Arena, this is Billy Walker bringing tonight. The Comet Kid, a popular favorite here in Richmond, is being challenged by the up-and-coming James Travis Clark, the Ebony Flash. Clark is coming into the ring now.
Give him a chance. What do I do now? Take off the road. How you feel? I just want to get it fine.
Robot.
What do I do now?
Here comes the Comet Kid down the aisle. No, it isn't a kid. There must be a last-minute change. Stand by for your ring announcer, Howlin' R.V. Slocum.
That's not the Comet Kid we saw.
Hey, Daddy, that's not the same fighter we saw. This guy's much bigger.
Let's run to 170. They brought in a ringer.
What are you going to do about it?
All right, fight fans, here we go. The main event.
No, you don't have to fight. We can pretend.
It's all right, I'll fight it.
Comet Kid has taken ill, so introducing his substitute at 165 pounds, but truly a boxing bonus brought me. And now the highly regarded Pennsylvania State Champion from Pittsburgh, Iron Mike McCoy. His opponent this evening, weighing in at 161 pounds, a crowd pleaser. He's electrified the circuit from Baltimore to Washington, D.C. The ever-dangerous James Travis Clark, the Ebony Flash. All right, and your judges at ringside, ladies and gentlemen, Commander Howard Bradbury, Mr. Clifford your referee tonight, Honest John Kelly.
Well, the war of the week is about to begin as mighty Mike McCoy and the Ebony Flash meet in the center of the ring.
Why they call him the Ebony Flash?
Oh, I bet he's mad. I'd have called him the Tattooed Tornado.
Hey, quiet.
Clark comes out in the center of the ring. McCoy waits for it confidently.
How's he doing, Daddy?
I'm doing all right. Good.
Come on, James, hit it.
Clark shoots a left jab to the head, but McCoy comes right back with a smashing body blow. Two left, right combos. Clark slips that punch. Slips away, bobs. It's surprising. Clark is taking the fight to McCoy. Clark continues to jab at McCoy's head, straight, stinging blows. Iron Mike moves in on
I'm saving this for you.
body blows. Clark breaks out of McCoy's vicious infighting. Iron Mike moves steadily forward. He's working on Clark's body. Clark, the Ebony Flash, is setting the pace, carrying the fight to Iron Mike. It's a good right hand from the mighty Mick. Clark responds with a flurry. McCoy is hurt. Left and a right to the chin by Clark. Clark digs McCoy with a left hook to the chin, right on the button. McCoy is down. A savage attack. Clark never should have knocked him down in the first round. He really stirred up the animal.
Okay, you're doing just fine. Just fine. Okay, so are you.
After 3 rounds, the Ebony Flash could be ahead on points because of the knockdown. His head hunting has been effective. It remains to be seen if Iron Mike's body blows will wear him down.
We better put him away early.
Yeah, that's his style.
Clark comes out quickly. Boom, dancing.
Close in here.
McCoy has the savage power.
Come on, listen, Grandma.
Lightning, 1, 2
To a
on
prize
one.
fighter?
Clark, stay
A dance with the devil first.
McCoy is trying to turn it into a slugging match. Clark counter punches, straight, sharp punches from the Ebony Flash. Clark is fighting courageously, but McCoy is starting to cut him down. The Ebony Flash is scoring. Jab, jab, and a good right by Clark. Whirlwind attack by McCoy. He's punishing Clark's body. The Ebony Flash is losing some lightning from his punches. He's pawing, he's not punching.
He's tiring, Daddy.
Dropping his guard. Clark is cut above the right eye. 2 to the head by McCoy. Clark drops his guard. A hard combination to the head by McCoy. He's a bruised and a battered fighter. Clark returns 2 quick shots to the head, but the Ebony Flash has no sting in his punches. Clark brushes blood away from the eye. McCoy moves in.
We'll have to bed. That's another lap.
He's outflanked McCoy, but he's being outslouched. Clark gets up too soon. He should have taken 9. McCoy is all over him.
Poor boy.
What's keeping Clark up? McCoy to the body. To the head, to the body, to the head again. He's hit. His ankle goes out from under him. Clark's ankle buckled under him. This man is fighting on courage and heart alone. And to his corner. No animosity. Sportsmanship here tonight, fight fans.
Can you hear me talking? Can you hear me talking? Can you hear me talk to me?
About it. Nothing like my Wilder boulders. Just what James Travis needs for his bruises.
It's his hurt pride I'm worried about, Esther. Come in. Bertie?
Mr. Walton, we heard it on the radio. Jody had to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he?
He's in the shed with Olivia. He's kind of in a coma. Comes in and out of it.
Oh, I'm going out there now. Come on, give me a hand with the doors.
All right.
Still with us, son?
Bertie was right. They wanted to see his blood.
Yeah, but after they got it, they were for him.
Kind of makes me wonder what it feels like being on the other side of the fence. Excuse me.
Poor boy. My heart hurts for him.
Ours too, Bertie.
You go rest down. I'll tend to him.
This will draw the pain out. I'll get another one.
You showed a lot of courage tonight. I've been trying all night to think of that verse from Genesis. About the dreamer walketh.
Here cometh the dreamer. Let us slay him. Then shall we see what will become of his dream.
Got some callers.
Bertie?
We gotta start, Bertie. We want.
Whatever lumber this will buy, it will be the foundation for our church.
Yeah, now, just buy a lot of lumber. Some labor, too.
You've got all the help you need.
Let's go to work.
Pastor, yes.
Mr. Walton, seems to be a lot of activity around the mill.
Isn't this a beautiful Sunday?
Should do a lot of giggling, honey.
maybe I didn't lose.
Maybe not.
Amen.
Amen. So good to have you in church.
Hope the ceiling doesn't fall in.
I've long been torn as to the subject of my first sermon. Somewhere I read a story about Christ and the children. Picture one on his knee and a little girl with a baby brother in her arms. Christ is talking to them. Whoever receives one little child in my name,
he's telling one of your Bible stories.
But whoever offends one of these little ones who believes in me, it were far better that a millstone be hanged around his neck and he be drowned in the depth of the sea. Who knows what a millstone is?
I don't. I think I do.
You do? Elizabeth, you want to tell us what a millstone is? Or you want to think about it? I'll tell you what a millstone is.
That Sunday and for several months to follow, this was the only church that James was to have. When a suitable replacement was found, James Travis Clark insisted on moving on. For as much as he longed to be in the country, he returned to the streets from which he had fled. Working with youngsters, he was to live his religion on the playgrounds he established. Hundreds of boys and girls, both black and white, would turn to James Travis Clark for leadership.
Mama?
Dr. Porter. Young man. Young man, I don't know who you are.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. John Walton Jr. I'm a sophomore.
And what do you propose to do with your life, Mr. Walton? What's left of it?
I'm a writer, sir.
Well, I'm a writer myself, and I don't think you understand the question. What do you mean to do to make a living?
Write.
Good Lord. If you could do that, you would be the envy of Chaucer and Shakespeare, Milton, and me and all the rest of us. None of us could do that, you know.
I'm not planning to be a writer, sir. I am a writer.
At any given time, Mr. Walton, the world is teeming with people who regard themselves as writers. In this country today, possibly half a dozen could support themselves as writers only.
And the others?
So they teach, they work on newspapers, they pick cotton, they sell second-hand automobiles, and then, if there's time...
What about Margaret Mitchell and Gone with the Wind? That sold almost 500,000 copies. It's only been out 4 months.
Excellent. Now, if you can give me 5 others like that. Edgar Allan Poe, and he starved to death in Baltimore. At this moment, there are 10,000 unemployed writers on the WPA getting $95 a month from the government, and possibly another 10,000 who are not on the WPA. Now, if it's good writing you're thinking about...
Yes, sir. I'm thinking about serious fiction.
Well, that's not a job. It's a sideline. If you want to be an author and eat 2 or 3 times every day, there's only one way to do it. Marry money.
Hey, Mama.
John
Can't find my wrench.
Here. Who are you mad at?
Guess I'm mad at myself. I'm all thumbs today. I can't get anything done.
Today's not your best day.
It's not my best week either.
Oh, you've had a bad week.
Tell you the truth, Liv. If the whole year was starting all over again, I'm not sure I'd want to go through with it.
Daddy?
What's your bad news?
You trying to do that trick series with the coin?
Well, son, you're using a quarter. Gotta use a $50, I keep telling you. Now watch. No.
Jim Bob?
Daddy, mind if I practice with this?
Yeah, you practice, son.
Did you hurt your hand?
No, I didn't. Well, yeah. Thumbs. Hurting a little. I don't have any rheumatism.
That's where it begins on you, in your thumb.
Rheumatism is for old people.
Last time I saw Dr. McCarvey, he said young people can get arthritis too. And this is certainly the kind of weather for it.
Arthritis? I can't recollect hearing that one before. Old people nowadays, you can't hardly turn around, but they got some new stylish ailment. Just another way for you to spend your good hard-earned money.
It's just a new name for it, Grandma. If your joints ache, it's arthritis. If your shoulder aches, it's bursitis.
Well, then why don't they say what they mean? They're talking about rheumatism, aren't they? Just plain old rheumatism.
It is nothing but gout. I hear tell that all sorts of things like that are going to happen to you when you begin to get old, which I may do one of these days.
Excuse me.
John Walton. John Walton, I saw you. This is Walton, Mr. Walton, Livy. I have business with that man, and I need you for witnesses.
How are you, Eula May?
Oh, I've got a burden on my shoulders that was meant for a bigger person than me. Johnny Walton, now you come out here.
May, what are you doing out here in the country?
Well, I'm just checking up on my friends that are too poor to have a telephone and too trifling to answer their mail.
Wish I could help you.
I wrote you a letter, and you didn't even extend me the courtesy of a penny postcard reply. Now, why is that?
Well, I've been meaning to answer you, Eula May, but just keeps slipping my mind.
The 25th anniversary class reunion of the Rockfish High School class of 1911. Now, how can something like that slip your mind?
Tell you the truth, Eula May, I'm not sure I want to go to that reunion.
To tell you the truth, Johnny Walton, you're going. Tell him, Livy. Tell him he's going.
That's for him to decide, Eula May.
Well, now, there's 16 people that are left out of that class, and 8 of them coming home for the reunion. I mean, some as far away as Manchester, Tennessee. They're bringing their wives and their children and who knows what all. Now, you're not thinking of sticking me with all that mess.
Now, Eula May, there are other classmates around here. Now, you get some of them to help you.
Well, there are. There are 2 besides John and me, and I don't think that's much of a them. I mean, especially when one of them's Martin Renshaw and the other Zach Roswell up the road here. I mean, it's getting towards lean picking.
Fine boys, both of them.
Yes, well, Martin is going to lend us that big old house of his and his mama's, and he's going to give us some money if we don't ask him to participate, but he's awful bashful, you know.
Nothing bashful about Zach Roswell.
6 miles up that muddy old road, and that man is countrier than you are.
Eula May, I wish I could help you, but I think I got a touch of rheumatism here.
What it boils down to, John, is I'm the chairman of the class reunion, and you are the committee. Now, if that don't suit you, well, you'll just have to sit on the blister.
Sit on the blister, huh?
Class of 1911. I didn't know they had schools around here in 1911.
Well, they hadn't invented the wheel yet, but they had a few schools.
Who needs a wheel?
Yeah, we're still going to school. I know they had schools around the time of President Ulysses S. Grant because I was in one of them. I made it out of the 4th grade, and my teacher had made it out of the 5th.
Oh, man, now you've had a good education. Stop teasing the children like that.
Who is teasing?
Grandma, did you go to school?
I've been learning every day of my life.
Who's gonna be at the reunion, Daddy?
Oh, everybody who didn't die in the war or the flu epidemic.
Anyone important gonna be there, Daddy?
G.C. Cathcart from Washington, D.C. ought to be there, won't he, John?
Guess he will.
Who's G.C. Cathcart?
Honey, you haven't even touched those vegetables. Now, come on, eat up a little, huh?
G Cathcart. We called him Grover for short. He was always running neck and neck with John about anything went on in school.
He's in the Federal Trade Commission, isn't he? What was he like when you all were young, Daddy?
Let's see, Miss Cathcart liked to be along with him.
Yeah, well, if they're still together.
What was that woman's name? Willie, huh?
Winnie.
You know, the snap beans are better this season than they've ever been.
Yeah, tomatoes been good, too. They must have been all the rain we've been having.
That was her maiden name, Winnie Tatum. You recollect Winnie Tatum, don't you, Livy?
In fact, the vegetables this year are better than they've ever been. I don't even care if we have any meat in the table.
You know, there's a fellow down a boat ride doesn't eat any meat. All he eats is vegetables.
I remember Winnie Tatum very well, Grandpa. She was what we used to call a decided blonde.
Why?
Why what?
Why'd you call her?
Would you please eat?
A decided blonde? Because that's the color of hair she decided to be.
You know, Jason, Zach, now there's a man that's instrumental. He likes music. He plays the fiddle just like you do, you know.
She was sure stuck on your daddy.
He's still got that violin. I've seen him play it upside down, behind his back.
That's right. He claims he can play it standing on his head.
Who was stuck on Daddy?
Winnie Tatum.
Thanks anyway, John boy.
Was Daddy stuck on her?
Kind of hard to remember. I was so young then. But it seems to me he never could make up his mind which one he was stuck on. The peroxide blonde or the one with the bangs. What was her name, John?
Oh, come on, Liv.
Rachel Stubblefield. That was the name of the one with the bangs. Oh, she was pretty as a spotted dog on her red wagon.
She married well, too.
Was it 2? I thought it was 3.
Grandpa's right. It was definitely 3. For Rachel. Don?
Yes, Liv?
Sorry about teasing you at supper tonight. I feel kind of bad about it.
You sure you're just teasing?
Oh, I'm not jealous of those old flames of yours. I'm not as jealous as I might have sounded anyway.
It's all right, Liv. I don't mind.
Where are you going?
Oh, I guess I'll go kick me some weeds.
You've been sort of on edge today, haven't you?
You're a fine one to talk. You've been on edge yourself, haven't you?
Yeah. Just been one of those things.
Any one thing in particular?
Yeah, the other day at the university. Yesterday, I ran into old free lecture on writing, not as a career. According to him, every writer in the world has had to make his living doing something else.
That's not what you had in mind, huh?
Certainly not the way I had it planned.
Well, son, I guess if you have to do something else, you'll find a way to do it.
Yeah. Well, from the way he sounded, no matter which way I work it, I'm not in much danger of getting rich.
Let me tell you something. If you ever get in your head to get rich, there's 2 kinds of people that you ought to stay away from if you want advice on how to do it. One is one-horse sawmill tenders like me. The other is professors like this Dr. Porter.
I'll keep that in mind.
In fact, this Dr. Porter sounds a little bit like me. I guess you get that way.
How's that?
You know, a man go a long time without taking the time to stop and look around. When he does, he's apt to find out he's nowhere. Just treading water and getting short of breath.
What's got you down?
I don't know. Maybe it's this reunion. 25 years is a long time.
Friends, don't you?
I guess I can't avoid that.
What's the matter? Don't you want to see him?
You know, son, you're just not like me. One of them's always getting his picture taken with FDR. Another's getting rich selling insurance to people who can't afford it. There's even a gal who owns a real estate office up in New York City.
Really? I guess 25 years is a long time.
Especially when it hits you all at once. I've spent many a long, hard day on this place. With nothing to show for it but what I track home in my shoes.
car, he must be in it. He's the only one on earth fool enough to... Right.
Zachary?
Hey, Sam.
John boy? Zach, how's everything up your way?
Well, things get any better, John, I'm going to be tempted to break down and cry. A volcano erupting, or a yellow fever epidemic in almost 3 weeks now.
Zachary, I hope you're eating well and putting plenty of money in the bank.
Well, what we haven't frivoled away on side meat and mortgage payments there. We've been subsisting right well, Zeb, these last couple of years on skim milk and wild onions.
I'm proud that you appear to be doing so well. According to some of the papers that I read, hard times are going around.
I heard about that. It seems like on the radio. A depression, I believe that's what they call it.
It would be a pitiful thing, Zachary, if you to wake up some morning and find out that you missed out on the depression altogether.
Well, I try to be patient and not complain, Mr. Walton, but that's the way the world treats me. See, no matter what's going around, I don't get my share till everybody else has been served.
You might learn to like it. As for me, I've been living on the rim edge of poverty for so long, I wouldn't know how to get along in any other neighborhood. Things may not be much around here, but it is home, sweet home. Assist me. Esther, water, girl, water.
They treating you well around here, John boy?
They're not treating me fine, Zach.
Well, don't let them know about it.
Okay, I won't.
Anything special on your mind, Zach?
Hotfish. Something about a school reunion?
If I were you, I'd answer some of that mail, Zach. If Eula May has to come looking for you, she's going to put you in the work gang, just like she did me.
I don't rightly know what to say to her, John.
Only one thing to say. Eula May, I will be there.
I don't want to go to a blame thing.
It's just a reunion, Zach. Chance to catch up on your old childhood buddies.
They don't need to go through all that again. I'd rather be in perdition with my back broke.
Well, I tell you, it's just about the only way you're going to get out of it.
John, I wouldn't feel sociable. I'd feel kind of tacky alongside some of those people.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. You stand next to me and we'll brazen it out.
Yeah. Can't go in bib overalls, brogan shoes.
Yeah. What about that old black suit of yours?
It's threadbare. Cuffs are all frazzled. The whole suit's turned the wrong shade of green. Maybe I ought to go out and buy myself a new suit.
Where are you going to get the money for a new suit, Zach?
Well, I'll ask my family. They're all sitting around up there, looking at each other, wondering which one we're going to eat first.
Henry David Thoreau says to beware all enterprises requiring new clothes.
Oh, he said that, huh? What else did Henry David Thoreau say?
Oh, yeah. He said the mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation.
John, we'd have had a David to a college.
Yeah, Henry David and the price of car fare to get there, Zach.
Cleveland Cathcart.
Grover Cathcart. How are you?
It's been a long time, John.
Well, how you been, Grover?
Fine, just fine, John. World treating you all right?
Oh, eat 3 meals a day? Sleep well?
Well, that's the main thing.
Plenty of work to do. If I ever forget that, I just look outside and there it is, beckoning to me.
Well, I think that's just wonderful. I really do.
Libby.
Yeah, Grandma?
Isn't that the biggest Cathcart boy out there, McKinley or whatever his name was?
Cleveland?
Well, the one that left home to join the New Deal.
What's he doing here?
He's doing the same thing your husband's doing there at the same time. I tell you, Libby, it's just... Lib? Oh, that girl.
Been reading about you in the papers, Grover. You're doing real well.
Well, I don't have to tell you that Washington, D.C. is not like a Sunday afternoon in Rockfish. On the go all the time, moving around in circles, very thankless job.
Well, it's a pity Winnie couldn't come with you. How is Winnie?
Winifred's not here yet. She stopped in Richmond to visit her mother for a couple of nights. She's not
not been feeling very well lately.
Oh, Livy, did I ever tell you about the time those...
John, why didn't you tell us we had company? Robbie, you don't look a day older.
Now, Olivia, that's a lie, and you know it.
Well, I wish we'd known you were coming. I could have at least powdered my nose.
Grover, how about a cup of coffee? Well, that'd be just fine, John. Olivia, you're as beautiful as when you were in school.
I'm surprised you didn't remember me. By Monday, it'll have come and gone, and you can get...
Quiet desperation.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's a quotation your oldest son taught to me.
I better talk to him, too.
I feel obliged to say, Liv, you're looking uncommonly pretty these days.
Well, you'll just have to get used to that, too, until the reunion's over.
Well, I'll never get used to it.
Good.
John boy. Daddy had to go into Rockfish. Something about his high school reunion.
Do you knock usually before you come slamming into a room, or what?
I knocked about 112 times. Something wrong, or you just got your brain turned off?
Well, I happen to be thinking.
Well, if I'd known all that was going on. I mean, I'm just a mere girl, and we don't do things like thinking. But it must be hard to get it all started up again once it stalls. What are you writing about, anyhow?
I'm making a list. I'm trying to think up writers who spend their whole life just writing, and they make lots of money doing it.
Margaret Mitchell, Gone with the Wind.
Well, of course her. I've got her. That's obvious. There's and Faulkner and F. Scott Fitzgerald work in Hollywood, so I don't know if that counts. And maybe Thomas Wolfe. And, of course, Sinclair Lewis, naturally, with Main Street and Babbitt and Elmer Gantry all in a row.
I'll tell you who makes a lot of money. Dorothy Dix.
Dorothy Dix, advice to the lovelorn?
And Mary Roberts Reinhardt.
Oh, be serious. I'm not talking about people who write murder mysteries.
We're talking about writers making money, and lots of it.
Mary Roberts Reinhardt.
Thank you. See you next week. Say hello to Tom.
Hey there, old-timer.
Hello, Martin.
John! Livia! How are you?
Can't complain if they don't pin us down.
I just dropped in to say hello, Martin. I've got...
Yes, probably.
If he's not, nobody's ever got lost at Rockfish yet.
Bye-bye.
Bye, honey.
Johnny Walton, am I glad to see you?
What's the matter? Something wrong with your mother?
No, she hasn't had a drop since Decoration Day weekend.
Glad to hear that.
She's out now. Probably foreclosing her mortgages all over town. This place used to be called Renshaw and Son when Papa was alive. Now it's Renshaw and Mother.
Don't let it get you down, Martin. Just think you could be out foreclosing those mortgages.
That's not it. It's all this other stuff that's got me all tied up in knots. All this class of 1911 stuff.
Eula May been picking on you, too?
The whole thing is just too much for me to cope with. I wouldn't even have gone to high school if I'd known something like this was going to happen.
Now, Martin, don't worry about it. Everything is cut, stacked, and dried. There is nothing to worry about.
It's well enough for you to say.
Eula May's going to keep everybody in line until after your mother's dinner, and then you and me can sit back and relax another 25 years.
You got to help me, Johnny.
All right, what you want me to do?
If you can. It's about the class dinner Sunday. Eula May says it's my house. I'm the host. I have got to get up from the table and stand there in front of all those people and ask the blessing.
Martin, I'll tell you what. I'll make sure you don't say grace.
From the first grade on. Not once have you ever let me down.
All right, Martin.
City in East Side real estate, a girl would have to be awfully chic to get away with a name like Rachel Stubblefield.
That's so.
Up there it's Ray. Ray, Stubblefield, Winfield, Golitsinoff, Chester. Sit down here where I can look at you.
All those names mean you've been married that many times, Rachel?
That middle one was a Russian prince. I'm paying alimony in 4 directions. Wives. My son Charles has been married twice so far. Oh, but he's only 22.
Got any others?
A daughter in school in Switzerland, and we won't go into that. A son at Stone Mountain Military Academy, if he hasn't escaped since last Sunday. Oh, well.
Where's Eula?
She'll be down if she ever gets off the phone. What have you been up to since Staff was president?
Oh, I've just been trying to make a living on a little backcountry sawmill. Most it does is keep me out of mischief.
Sooner or later, something had to, John. You weren't so bashful around girls in those days.
And now, Rachel, I know what you're talking about. I was never what you call forward.
Oh, listen to him, Lord. It's a miracle we ever got engaged.
Oh, that's right, we did, didn't we?
All through 7th grade and all through first year high. One woman man. Except the girls kept changing. Oh, stop blushing.
Blushing?
You married that little girl, the timid one with the long braids and the Italian name.
Right, Olivia. Yeah, I sure did.
Kids?
4 boys and 3 girls.
Well, I guess that takes care of her.
It sure does. She's busy, that's a fact.
Oh, leave the phone off the hook.
Oh, then things really would start happening. Thank goodness you're here, John Walton.
Just tell me what you want done, Eula May.
Well, now...
Eula May? You home?
Sounds like my wife. Honey, guess what? Rachel Stubblefield's here.
Well, isn't that nice?
B.C. Grady from Danville, Virginia. Anything you care to know about insurance, or write more of it than anybody in Pennsylvania County. I don't care who. Grady's a name, insurance is my game. My wife, Viola.
John Walton Jr. I reckon you're here for the reunion, huh?
What do you think I drove all the way from Danville, Fort Melvin? Do you want a whooping? Me and your daddy have been buddies since we was both knee-high at the bottom doorstep. I expect you've heard him speak, old B.C. I ought to do something with them children.
They don't listen to me. You're their daddy.
I'm so aggravated I could stomp all of them through the bottom of the floor.
A hotel, a motorboat, anywhere. B.C. Jr., you even to kill that poor thing? B.C. Jr.?
You in earnest thing. Viola, I'm talking to you. Do something.
Wilson, if you want to end up in the state town, I'm trying. But they'll pay me no million.
I can't hear myself thinking. I'm going to take off my belt and play the living fire out of all of it.
Oh.
Now, what line were you figuring on getting into, son?
Writing.
Writing?
Yes. You know, things for people to read.
Well, I expect that beats farming. I met a man one time who was in the paperclip business.
Really? Listen, I'll tell my daddy you came by and were looking for him, all right?
Much obliged.
My pleasure.
No more shenanigans.
Get them kids in the car. Get in there.
Get in there, Clark.
I'm tired of fooling with y'all. You ain't got much.
Get in there, Clark.
Get down. Get down. Tired of this.
Be quiet.
10,000 watt.
Huh?
I said 10,000 watt.
10,000 unemployed riders in this country today.
Well, that's silly.
What's silly about 10,000 unemployed riders?
Well, just because you're 19 years old doesn't mean everybody else is dumb.
I never said you were dumb.
Well, the way you tell it, a writer's supposed to be somebody who thinks things up and puts them on paper.
Well, what's that got to do with anything?
Somebody like that is working for himself, isn't he?
Of course he's working for himself. He has to work for himself.
Well, if he's working for himself, how can he be out of a job?
We can't lose you till the day after tomorrow.
Tomorrow you were going to have to just cancel tomorrow. I mean, it's Martin Renshaw's mother. She's going to have another one of her spells.
One of her usual spells?
2 days inebriated and a week drying out.
Oh, no, Mr. Walton. It's much worse than that this time. She's gone and broke her hip. They can't get that lady upstairs even. She's bedded down in the parlor with a doctor and 2 nurses and hollering obscenities that I wouldn't even repeat to my dearest friends.
Her cussing sure put a damper on the dinner, wouldn't it?
Well, she's peculiar even when she's sober. Mean, you might say.
How's Martin taking all this?
Oh, you'd been proud of him. I mean, he really told her. He said he hoped that the next time she crawled into a liquor bottle, she'd fall and break her.
It's supposed to be a pretty day tomorrow.
And us just standing here. I mean, what are we gonna do, John?
There's still plenty of time.
Well, me? Why me, Eula May?
Because I can't cope, and Martin Renshaw never could cope, and you're the one that people turn to when things go wrong.
We could do it. Don't you think we could do it, Grandma? How do you...
Better if he could have gotten started this morning, but, I suppose...
Now, what are you two talking about?
Eula May, we'd be proud to have his graduating class come here for dinner tomorrow.
Olivia, stop and think, please.
John, hush. Eula May, you go home. We got some things to do.
Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Listen to me. Olivia!
Cocktails?
No, thanks. Go ahead, Zach. How you doing? Welcome.
Smile. Do you think you ought to mingle?
I have told you to look after them young'uns.
I've been looking.
Not to be seen.
Oh, I'm kind of worried. I just wonder what the kids are up to.
Usually when it is quiet, it ain't good.
I think Grandpa's got a buffalo somewhere over there.
I get the whole dasher now? I don't have to share with anybody? Not unless you break the spell? I don't know what to look at. Pard. Well, don't let Grandpa see you. He might still be hungry. I don't believe your granddad eats kids at all. Well, I didn't say he eats all of them. Just the wild ones, BC Jr. The ones that makes a lot of noise. Boy, he was looking straight at me. That old man don't scare me. I'm one of them quiet ones.
I gotta hand it to you, Johnny. This party is the highlight of the whole reunion.
Olivia will be happy to hear that. You want to get rid of this sweet taste, Grover. Zach knows where the jug is buried.
Well, let Olivia know where that jug is buried.
Cleve, I'm so sorry Winnie couldn't make it.
Well, you know how it is, Rachel. She hasn't been in the best of health.
Still, she shouldn't let a good-looking thing like you go wandering around the world alone.
Rachel, what's wrong with Winnie?
Honey, she's got an incurable disease called hypochondria. Seems to take her mind off other things.
It's terrible.
It is. Besides, she's missing the best party of the whole season. Aaron, what about Jason and the musicians? When are they expected to eat?
I don't know, Grandma. I called them 3 times.
Jason will stay out there and play as long as people will listen to him.
Yeah, well, he gets that from his grandpa.
Yes?
Everything all right?
Sure, fine.
Well, why'd you leave the party?
I didn't think anybody'd miss me. You enjoying it?
Some. All those people. All those years. Makes you wonder.
You don't sound too happy about it.
What you got there?
Oh, it's a letter from old Dr. Porter down at boat ride. I didn't have a chance to read it before.
No bad news, I hope.
No, it's a very nice little note. Sort of had with him a couple days ago about poor riders, including himself, he says here. Anyway, he enclosed this interview with Sinclair Lewis. You know Sinclair Lewis? He's a very fierce American rider with a lot of integrity. He's the first American rider to win the Nobel Prize.
I heard of him.
Anyway, he's in this interview. He says that he was determined from the age of 11 years old to be a rider. And he says he even worked on a small hometown newspaper for no money at all when he was a little fella. There's a part here. Could I read it to you?
Sure.
Yeah, he's talking about riding. He says, "It's a good job, and not for gold would I recommend it as a career to anyone who care to hoot for the rewards, for the praise, for the prizes, for the embarrassment of being recognized in the restaurants, or for anything at all save the secret pleasure of sitting in a frowsy dressing gown before a typewriter, exulting in the small number of hours when the words come invigoratingly out and the telephone doesn't ring and lunch may go to the devil."
Well, I don't know much about frowsy bathrobes or words coming out. I think I know what that fellow's getting at.
Kind of thought you would.
Let's get back to the party. All right. Go on. Seeing a writer sitting over there makes some sense out of these 25 years of living.
Honestly, I wish somebody could find a copy of the class yearbook.
Did we even have one? Of course we did. I remember writing the class history.
That's right, John Walton had to read it for you at commencement because you was too bashful.
The yearbook was a limited edition of 25 copies, I think it was. I ran it off myself on the Edison mimeograph machine.
I remember on graduation day I kept saying to myself, "Oh, you've got to be happy, girl. This is the beginning of everything." And then another part of me kept saying, "Oh, boy, you've had it. It's downhill from now on." I laughed and cried that whole day long.
It all turns out no matter what you do.
Yeah, it all turns out all right, but not always the way that you planned. Hey, who was class prophet? Would anybody remember? Hermione Willebrand.
Ah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you remember the senior superlatives?
Not really. sure does change people, don't it, huh?
Oh, and I remember the most original girl was Ethel Bonsdale. God.
The prettiest girl, Winnie Tatum. The biggest heartbreaker, Rachel Stubblefield.
Who was the biggest heartbreaker boy?
That was me.
Oh, Rachel, I remember that you were also voted the girl most likely to succeed. At what? You LeMay, don't answer that.
The boy most likely to succeed. Who was that?
Who was that?
The boy most likely to succeed was John Walton.
Out of Swords, Grover. Cathcart.
No, it was John. If anybody'd remember that, it's me.
Why, Grover?
Well, that's the way it always was. 6 years in grade school, 5 years in high school. Everything I ever ran for, I was always running against the same Johnny Walton. Isn't that right?
If you say so, Grover.
Boy, the greatest day of my life was when I beat John Walton out for senior class president. I don't think he ever lost any sleep over it. Now, I'm an ambitious man. Some would say successful. And probably it's all John's fault. I was always running, and he was always going past me. At years later, here I am, and there's John. Then look at me, and some of you, still running, still wearing ourselves to a frazzle for all sorts of things that John Walton has accumulated while he was out walking. A warm, happy home, fine wife, and children. Well, sitting here, well-fed at John's table, I am still boy enough to be graveled at the sight of him.
Maybe if you saw as much of him as we do, Grover, we've gotten used to him. John, the boy most likely to succeed. Well, he's the boy that did.
Hells bells, thanks you are going to the dogs when a man can't sit down to a free meal without long-winded speeches. Now, I don't have a mind to badmouth John Walton, but fair's fair. John married Lucky.
Oh, now, come on. It wasn't luck. I picked her up myself.
This here table knows that you weren't smart enough to pick one like that.
Success is often measured in terms of how much money or fame one accumulates in a lifetime. My father knew little of either, yet he was the most successful man I have ever known. He lived each day with zest, a sense of adventure, and a twinkle in his eye. He loved his family well, and we miss him.
Mama?
Yes, Elizabeth?
I never did get it figured out today. Which one was stuck on Daddy?
It looked to me like they were all kind of stuck on him.
I've always heard tell it's them quiet ones you've got to watch.
John?
I'll be long, Liv.
To those days when I was growing up in the Great Depression, I'm always convinced that I came from a remarkable family. It wasn't that my brothers and sisters and I were sheltered from the realities of those difficult times. It was simply that our mother and father had a way of making more of what we had and less of what we didn't have.
Have more, Grandpa.
No, thank you, daughter. I had my full share.
I'll have more, Mama.
You just wait till the others get theirs.
You won't be any left.
I'll make plenty for everybody.
Heinz biscuits. You can smell them baking all the way out to the barn.
The honey's almost gone. One of you men will have to go out and look for a bee tree.
Bee tree. I spotted an old oak tree just buzzing with bees up in John Boy's meadow the other day.
Why do you call it John Boy's Meadow, Grandpa? He's never gonna farm it. Be too busy being a rider.
I named it John Boy's meadow the day he was born. That's why. Besides, riders can be farmers too, can't they?
Y'all going after that beehive, Grandpa?
I like getting an early start smoking out them bees.
You're too old to go traipsing around that mountain.
Ever since we got married, my old sweetheart just can't stand me out of her sight.
Think you're doing, you old fool.
Woods Coast. Don't you quit on me now. Anywhere near there yet?
It's way down. If I remember it, we have to catch it slower first. Look out, I am.
You slow-bellied son-buster! You slab-headed ridge runner! I tell you, there ain't nothing on God's green earth dumber than a backcountry sorghum leopard! Set the spark, Cora! Set the spark!
And with these, it comes to $1.29. You're in luck, boys.
Why is that, Ike?
Well, because this week I'm giving 2 free jawbreakers away every time a grocery bill hits $1.25.
We better not take the peaches, Ike.
Why's that, John boy?
Yeah, Mama must have miscalculated. She only gave me $1.
Your mama can pay me the next time she comes in, and that way you can get the free jawbreaker.
Thanks all the same, Ike, but you know how she feels about buying on credit.
Yeah. Well, you got some change coming from your $1. I'll refigure it.
No, sir.
Some cheese and crackers, you can sell us our lunch.
Don't forget Mama's orange soda.
Orange soda.
Better make that two. My boy and I will share the other.
You're strangers hereabouts.
Yeah, just blowed in from Kansas. Blowed ain't the word for it. Like a cloud of dust.
Yeah, I heard things got pretty mean up in that part of the country.
Mean ain't the word, mister.
How much cheese you want?
Dime's worth will do.
Okay.
Had me a farm till I plowed it. Wind blew it clear into Missouri.
Okay, here's your dime's worth of cheese. And here's a nickel's worth of crackers coming up. And then we're going to be adding to that the 2 sodas. Anything else?
Yep.
That's 34 cents.
It's kind of steep, ain't it, mister?
9 cents for the apples in your boy's pocket.
Some folks will do almost anything nowadays to help their family.
Some will.
I'm sorry. 34 cents.
I'm sorry I took them apples, mister. I truly am.
Fair enough.
Air here smells good, don't it? Hadn't smelled honeysuckle for a long time.
You clumsy idiot.
I am not either.
All right. Tell your ma you saved up. Old Silas Gully Jumper ain't as smart as he thought he was.
We can't afford the train fare, Mary Ellen.
Oh, I'm going to be 13 forever. And it's absolutely the worst possible time at a person's home. Some days I just hate to face the world. I like to just sit up in my room and not have to say a word to a soul.
That's natural at your age.
I'm going to die on Waltons Mountain and never see anything of the world but Charlottesville.
Now, Sugar, I think it's time you found it out. The world is flat. 20 miles past Charlottesville, it just drops off into nothing.
Oh, Daddy, it's not funny.
You oughtn't to tease her like that.
It's going so fast, Liv.
Mm-hmm.
Turn your back and they're growed up. You know, I'm thinking of giving this up. Tobacco's so expensive anyway.
Good idea.
Daddy, somebody's coming. Where do you see what they're coming in?
Well, let's just take a look. What in the world?
It's gonna rattle apart before it gets here.
Howdy, Olivia. John? John, it's Cora and Ham. And that must be Joe.
Cora?
Come on, children, and meet your
Ham.
cousins. Hello, Cora.
Hello, howdy.
It's good to see you. Good
Ham.
to see you. Look at Joe and Ham. Come on in. You must be exhausted.
Hi,
That's
Joe.
really nice. That Joe's good. So
Oh, and look
Ham,
at you.
it's good to see you. Come on in. Find this one yet?
It's that old jalopy we saw at Ike's store.
Yeah. Wonder what they're doing here.
It ain't all that much, but we couldn't come empty-handed.
How nice. But you didn't have to bring anything, Ham.
Of course not. Your family.
Well, it'll only be till the end of the month. 2 weeks at the most.
Now, will you stop apologizing? It's just wonderful to have you.
Won't be long, though. We got a job promised in Newport News, and they're going to write us here. Well, you're lucky, Ham. Jobs are hard to find these days.
Losing the farm, there's no other place to have 'em right. And it's been my heart's craving to see home again.
You can have our room. John will move in with the boys. I'll sleep with the girls. And Job, you can bunk in with John Boy.
And we can always put another bean in the pot.
John Boy, Jason, I want you to meet your cousin Cora, a son Joe, and a husband Ham.
Howdy, glad to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Howdy.
The size of them boys. I tell you, this back country is sure the place to raise them. Where are you folks from?
We come all the way from Kansas.
Boys, Hamilton here lost his farm in the drought, and him and Cousin Cora will be staying with us for a spell.
I'm sorry about your farm.
Yeah, it sure is a bitter thing to see land you've worked go swirling off in a cloud of dust.
Last Sunday at church, the preacher told us all to say a prayer that the farmers out west would get rain soon. You should have waited a little while longer.
Son, it's long come to mind that if God wanted to make it rain, he don't need us to ask him for it.
Those things of yours off the car and inside where they can be stored. John Boy, you and the children help.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry to be putting you out, John Boy. You're not putting me out. Go get the car unloaded and I'll show you the room.
Where?
Just take either side of the bed you want. Legs, no, never mind. I guess I'll just clear out a dresser drawer here for your things. And what things I gotta wear. Don't need a whole drawer full extras, there is. You have a long trip from Kansas? Long enough. You must be pretty wrung out, huh? Look, you don't want me here no more than I want to be here. So forget the friendlies, huh? It's not so. You're welcome here. Uh-huh.
Joe, Mom said to bring you this towel.
Is that somebody's way of saying I need a bath?
I haven't got that close to you. I wouldn't know. But if you do, help yourself. It's down the hall. Oh, and John Boy, Mama wants you to help bring in some string beans from the garden.
Sure. Hi.
Mama said you moved around a lot.
Pa's worked here and there.
Must be wonderful to see a lot of places, different people.
Yeah, I reckon.
Ever been to Snowflake, Arizona?
Never even heard of it.
She said you lived in Pittsburgh once.
And in Chicago. Des Moines, outside of Wichita. A few other places, too.
Gosh, you've really been around.
Yeah, I reckon.
I've never been any further than Charlottesville. I've never met anybody who's traveled as much as you.
Like you said, I've been around.
Cousin Joe?
Yeah?
Uncle Ham said for you to come help cut some wood.
Maybe you better wait to take that bath.
Which one are you?
I'm Jason.
How old? How old's she?
She's 13. Why?
Jim Bob, what's kin? Didn't have from the same family. Are you and me, kin? Nah, we're just brother and sister. Kin is people you gotta kiss even if they have a mustache. Oh.
When we get settled, I'm gonna plant me a garden. put in tomatoes and squash, string beans, and some cucumbers.
Seems like it's Ham's place to work the garden.
Well, Ham's trouble is he can't put down roots of any kind.
When John worked over in Waynesboro, he spent so much time there and traveling back and forth, well, we just never did see him.
Doesn't make as much money now, but more of a family.
That's the secret, isn't it, Livy?
Secret.
Of deciding what's really important for it. Poor Ham. My heavens, would you look at this Christmas cactus?
It was covered with blooms up until a month ago.
I had one with me when I went west, but it died along the way.
They're a plant that don't need much attention. Easy to grow. They've got the right soil.
Maybe that was the trouble.
He left his pipe and tobacco.
I think they're beside the radio.
Mind him what time it is. You'll miss Burns and Allen if he doesn't get in here.
Could be this line's got dirt in it. Yeah, the carburetor probably needs cleaning, too.
Man in St. Louis tried to sell me a set of plugs.
Well, we'll check them out in the morning.
The Newport News. You know, for Cora's sake, though, I'd like to find something around here.
Here's your pipe, Daddy. Mama says to remind you what time it is.
We'll be right in, honey. You go warm up the radio.
Okay.
I tell you, John, you're blessed in a lot of ways. This house, all this land. How much acreage you got?
Got about 12 acres. Grandpa divided equal among all the children.
Well, you're sure privileged to have it handed to you on a silver platter. The rest of us got to scratch and claw and bite. I tell you, if a man don't reach out and take, he gets what goes over the fence last every time.
I'll tell you, Ham, there's plenty of land for those willing to work shares.
I tell you, John has the terrors of a man to see his family do without.
Plenty saying that nowadays. Down in the country. On the old mine. See, Gracie, if only the world would recognize my singing voice.
Well, it does, George. Everyone recognizes your singing voice.
Really?
Well, sure. It's after they recognize us that the trouble starts.
For some reason, my voice just doesn't seem to sell.
Oh, lots of people think it does.
Think it sells?
Oh, Sal? Oh, what fools they are. You have a beautiful voice.
You really think so?
Oh, yes. You sound like a nightingale singing out in the roses over there.
I never get a chance.
Yeah, I know, dear. Just like Jack said.
Seems to me that using past failures as the seed for tomorrow's defeats is a poor waste of the garden of life God has given us.
What happened?
They tried to drown you out. Only it's worse than it sounds. They tried to drown you out in the swimming pool.
Oh, thank goodness Jack started.
As far as I can tell, he's just wandered from one place to another and never made a go of it anywhere. And Job's just following right in his footsteps.
It's just rabbit tobacco.
And just don't set the place on fire.
Gonna tell?
Marilyn, why don't you just learn to use your brain?
John boy, don't go away. I want you to help me speak to Grandma. Here, Ellen. You will go to your room and you will learn 10 verses of the Bible before supper.
But, Mama...
Any back talk and you will learn 15. doing something decent. You watch your step, young man.
You snitch.
I didn't say a word.
15 Bible verses.
Won't do you a bit of harm.
This is Godsey, and over there's Yancey Tucker.
Howdy.
Howdy. Oh, Ike and me, we met.
Had us a transaction.
Oh, that bacon was yours. I thought so. No.
Oh, you're wrong about that, Cousin John. I picked that bacon up coming through Kentucky. Ike, somebody must have your smoking secret over there in Kentucky.
Are you kin to John?
Yeah, he's married to my cousin Cora. You remember Cora, don't you?
Cora? She the pretty little thing that went off to Kansas to live?
Hey, Ike, Ham here is expecting a letter from Newport News, care us, and we were hoping you could keep your eye open for it.
Glad to.
Yancey, how you been?
Good, thank you. Sure had me a nice meal last night, thanks to you, old John.
Well, how's that?
Shot me a mess of quail up at John Boy's meadow. Sure could be a shame when he builds up there. Chases that covey off.
Well, ain't gonna happen for quite a few years. He's still a young squirt.
Him wanting to be a writer likely never happened. It's a shame, too. That land's just begging for seed. Hi, could I see you for a minute? Excuse us, Yancey. Yeah?
Seems to me I've seen you somewhere.
No, I'm brand spanking new around these parts. I don't think so. What were you saying about that John Boy's meadow?
Prettiest piece of land the Lord ever made.
I understand old man Walton divided that up amongst all his boys.
I believe that's what happened, yes, sir.
I wonder what happened to Cora's daddy's portion.
Well, I don't rightly know. I guess you'd have to ask old Mr. Walton about that.
Mm-hmm. Ike, remember you said you needed rewiring done a while back?
Yeah, I still been wanting it cared for.
Well, I'm going to have some free time the next few days.
How about the day after tomorrow?
Good. It's all safe to you, Ike. We don't have to have money change hands. I could take it out in groceries.
It's okay by me, John.
That way I can pay for some bacon we've been eating.
Seen you out of tobacco. It ain't nothing. I picked it up while you two was inside talking. I gave the money to that Yancey fella. Say he's quite a character, ain't he?
Ain't that just like John and Libby Walton? Take in kin, house and feed them when times are like they are.
Yeah.
I sure hope that business about bread casts upon the water's true.
Yancey, there are times, sad to say, when bread upon the waters comes back good for nothing except a soggy sandwich. Split a cookie with you.
Hey, Ben. Hey, you think that's gonna get off the ground?
Sure it is.
How'd you like to show a fellow the lay of the land around here?
Any place you want to see special?
A place called John Boy's Meadow.
Come on, I'll show you. quill out today, and I thought Why, Cora, you have such beautiful hair.
I thank you.
You should wear it loose.
Do you really think so?
I do.
I've pinned it up for so many years. Ham never liked it down loose. Said it got in the way of work.
You should just gather it and tie it at the back.
When did you quilt that grandmother's flower garden?
I finished this one last winter.
It's lovely. You know, I'm going to throw away all those old quilts I brought from Kansas, and when we get settled, I'm going to quilt me brand new ones.
I recall a Jacob's ladder you had.
You ought to. You helped me do it. You and Maggie Collier.
Do you remember that?
I'm beginning to remember a lot of things.
John boy?
Yeah.
I saw somebody do something wrong and then tell a lie about it.
Aaron, if you're going to be a tattletale, I don't want to hear it.
But it's 'cause...
Listen, said it right. Leave me out of it.
Thanks for the use of your truck, Ham. Parts for mine should be in any day now.
Hell, I couldn't see you walking clear down to I Think Godsey's place by yourself. Besides, I can't help with that rewiring job. I'm all thumbs on a thing like that.
It's a one-man job anyway, Ham. See you tonight.
You must be thinking somewhat the way I'm thinking.
Lace? Ham? Doing some hoeing, huh?
Yep. And if you're looking for something to occupy yourself, I have a chore or two you could help out with.
Surely.
Libby's border there is in need of some manure. Petunias are doing poorly. You come along, I'll show you the manure.
Getting any bites?
Long time of day, I guess.
Kinda nice being here. Just the two of us.
It's a pretty spot, isn't it?
Nobody for miles around.
What you getting at?
I don't know. Fool around, maybe?
Job, you come near me and I'll bash your head in with a rock.
No need to be so touchy.
Uncle Ham,
Lady?
if somebody does something wrong, the important thing is for them to set it right.
Wrong been done?
I saw you snitch that tobacco for Mike Godsey.
Tucker fellow was standing right with me when I put that dime on the counter.
Yancey was on the other side of the store when you took that tobacco.
Well, now you are a real disappointment. I never thought I'd see a child of John and Livy's sass back, question their elders, same as call them a liar to their faces.
But
now listen, you go on, you clear out of here. And you're just lucky that I don't tell your pa. Now go on, clear out of here. Go on.
you writing that to?
Nobody.
Then what'd you put it down on that tablet for?
It's none of your business.
You were writing about my pa.
I was writing about a lot of
You
people.
were writing about me and Ma and Pa.
Okay, have it your way.
You ain't got no right to
think anything I want.
Well, what do you got to back it up with? What? You heard me.
Come on, cut it out.
Come on, show me how tough you are.
Look, I didn't say I was tough.
Then why don't you show me how right you think you are about what you wrote in that tablet?
I'm not gonna fight you, Joe.
I could have figured. You panty waste.
Hello, sweetheart.
What you got there?
I got 10 hours of rewiring Ike Gotsy's store. Everything all right around here?
Something's wrong with this house, John. Mary Ellen's in the worst mood she's ever had. Erin cried herself to sleep, and John Boy hasn't said a word to anyone. What if there's no letter?
Been thinking about that the last day or so.
Week.
Well, we should know soon enough. Said it was coming by the end of the month.
That was day before yesterday.
That letter should have been here by now, Ham.
I laid awake half the night knowing that.
You said they told you the end of the month at the outside.
Can I help it if they ain't sent it?
Have you given thought to the possibility they never will?
It'll come.
But if it doesn't, if they don't ever write,
There's land right here we could work. Place called John Boy's Meadow.
No.
Now don't say no, Cora. If we work it right, we just might get it. If you was to ask Olivia.
No, Ham.
The boy ain't going to use it. I heard him say it. Cora, I had my share of bad times. More than my share.
I'll not ask for a foot of this land.
Cora, listen. Now, what if you're right? What if they don't send that letter? What if they don't mail it to us from Newport News?
Then we'll find some place somewheres and start over.
Find some place like where?
There's all kinds of land we can work on shares.
Shares? I want my own place.
Shares. And this time we say, no moving on. When the times get hard, we stay and work harder.
No.
Ham, listen.
No, you listen. I say what goes in this family. I say what we do. Now, all I need is a little more time. Now, you just see to it that your sweet cousin stays as soft as always. You just see to it that we stay here until... Just see to it that they don't chuck us out. Now, you understand? Well, you two slug up beds finally get up?
Morning, Uncle Ham. How are you, John Boy?
You betcha. Come on, pick some berries with us, Uncle Ham.
Something going on between you two?
He's a panty waste.
Now listen, this is not the time to start any trouble, boy. You understand? You understand?
Yes.
Good morning.
Sit down, Ham. Let me fix you some breakfast.
It'll be dinner time shortly.
I'll just have some coffee. I'll fetch it myself. Oh, boy, that supper you two whipped up last night. That can last me easy till noon. Where's John got to? Oh, speaking of the devil.
Good morning, Ham.
Oh, John. Let me give you a hand. What's on the fire, John?
Fire?
Yeah. Anything I can help with?
Oh, no need for that, Ham.
Oh, there's got to be a chore or two. I mean, I had such a great night's sleep last night. I'm just raring to go.
I'll come to think of it.
Ham, if you like, you can pick up a few things for me at Like God Sleeps.
I'll be glad to, Grandma.
You can check on the mail while you're there.
You just write up the list and I'll go crank up the old flivver.
Ma.
There's been nothing said that wasn't thought by the both of you.
Would your having done something made you believe any more firmly in whatever it was you wrote?
No, sir.
Would have made your cousin Joe believe what you wrote?
Not likely.
And fighting wouldn't have been the answer then, huh?
Yeah, now he's got me marked down as a coward.
It don't make no difference what he thinks. Are you a coward?
What's the worst he could do to me? Break my nose?
I guess that's some kind of an answer.
I'm not afraid of him.
And what difference does it make what he's got you marked down for?
Grandpa, there's some things you gotta fight for, aren't there?
There are. There are. Well, then that's something every feller has to decide for himself. But once he's decided, that's it.
Wanted for dinner, so we just shot right back. I'm going to take him on inside.
No letter.
Mail hadn't come yet.
You gonna go back for it?
Liv, there's not going to be any letter. You know that. How about you and me having a cup of coffee?
Ben, you take these in the house. Grandpa, I'm gonna milk the cow.
Don't you know you can scare a person to death jumping out of him like that?
Scaring you wasn't what I had in mind.
No! Quit that!
The Marines to the rescue.
Get in the house, Mary Ellen.
Don't fight him, John Boy.
Don't let my being bigger than you stop you, panty waste.
Something special to account for the way you look.
For the time to pull something like this.
Garrett, the world could make you do a thing like this. Come on, I'll help you clean up that cut.
Come on out, let me do it, okay?
John Boy, you ready to tell us?
Sure I'm not. This is more than two youngsters fighting.
Job, you got anything to say?
I reckon not.
My guess is it had something to do with what we was talking about in the strawberry patch. Wasn't that it, John Boy? What it was you wrote?
What are you talking about, Grandpa?
Well, it seems Joe here took exception to something John Boy wrote in his tablets.
It was all about us, Pa. About how he didn't think you were carrying your part of the load. And how you and me and Ma were a burden to everybody. How he didn't think there was any letter coming at the end of the month at all. Am I leaving anything out, John Boy?
No, I reckon you just about said it all.
We'll believe you.
Cora. Not just yet. I've been meaning to bring up this subject about this little piece of land up in the mountain. These folks call John Boy's Meadow. Now just shut up, Cora. I've been talking to people here about Cora, and I came up with an interesting fact. That when that mountain was divided up, a share of the land, including John Boy's Meadow, was given to Matt Walton, your pa, Cora. When he died, it should have rightfully passed on to you, Cora.
Ham, I want you to go start packing the truck.
Cora. Cora, listen, are you out of your mind, woman? I'm not going to let you turn your back and run off on this. This is your land.
Matt Walton was a wanderer, Ham, didn't he? He had sand in his shoes like you. That was his land for a while, his birthright. He sold it back. And it's Grandpa's now, to do with what he will.
Not mine. It's John Boy's to do with as he pleases.
John Boy.
No, Ham. We're through begging, crawling, failing, making excuses, running away, giving up.
Cora, we're at the end of the road.
Not quite. Out there in that dust bowl, that hot Kansas wind, my pride just blew away. But now I got it back. And we're going on to some other place, and we're gonna make it on our own.
I said to the end of the month when we came, and end of the month's just gone 2 days. No way I'll wear out my welcome. No, sir. Cora! Cora!
I don't know how many slips I've cut from this cactus.
It's sweet of you to give it to me, Livy. It really is. It'll be nice having a plan again.
Oh, Cora.
Everything's gonna be all right. Ham can be the man he used to be. And Job's young this time.
Yes.
I know the life I want. I don't know where it'll be. But it will be as much like it is here.
Better get a move on before Pa blows his top.
Tell your father I'm coming.
Yes, ma'am.
Bless you, John, for everything.
Or we didn't do much.
You did more than you know.
Jim Bob, get down off.
times after they left, they settled finally in upstate New York, in a place called the Mohawk Valley, and they did all right farming. Grandpa used to say that Ham must have learned one of the Waltons' secrets in spite of himself, that the world wasn't, like the song said, just a bowl of cherries, but that you had to go out and climb the tree and bark your shins a few times doing it and pick those cherries yourself.
John boy? I'm much obliged to you.
Good night, Mary Ellen.
Tonight I stuck my pin in my geography book, and it came down on Larkspur, California. Wouldn't that be a fair place to see?
I guess so. Good night, Mary Ellen.
Good night.
Mình vừa hoàn thành xong bức tranh Puka và người bạn. Cảm ơn mọi người đã xem. Hẹn gặp lại mọi người trong những video tiếp theo.